reading for the month of May. I've done an extra Taurus bonus reading if you want to check it out. That's just because obviously it's our birthdays. I say it's my birthday today, so I wanted to do a Taurus reading in particular. This reading does look very interesting because it literally looks like nothing was happening in the love life sector for a bit, and then like so much is happening all of a sudden. But we'll get into that. So for those of you that are new to my channel, my name is Nikita and this is Intuitive Guidance. If you would like a personal reading, as always, my website link is in the description box below. I also do donation reads, which is just basically you donate and you can ask a quick question. For those of you who can't financially afford a full reading, you can just ask a quick question. It's 10 minutes long. You just donate whatever you can afford. Other than that, all the other details are on the website. And yeah, that's it really. Thank you for all your support, and please don't forget to continue to like, share, and if you're new, subscribe. Let's get into your reading. So we have the Devil and the Lovers. So for me, the story I'm kind of getting here, the Devil and the Lovers, along with the Death and the Knight of Wands, I'm thinking that you guys are I feel like you guys are just at a place where you just don't give a F anymore. You're just literally like, when it comes to love, you just want to have fun. I feel like you guys have always been, for the group I'm reading for, you've always been planners. You've always been people that are like, wanting to take it, like make sure that it's a steady foundation. So that means like, when you first meet someone, it might be like, I want to do this, I want to make sure that's in place, I want to make sure this is in place, and maybe like, even like, for instance, waiting until you to a certain amount of time before you're intimate with this person, with whoever you meet or whoever you see potential in. I feel like even getting intimate is a slow process, but in this situation I just feel like you just said F it, and it's either in the month of May or this has happened already, but I just feel like you are going to get intimate with someone pretty quickly. I feel like you're just going to kind of connect with them and just be like, you know what, I'm just going to go for it, and yeah, you might just have a good time with them, a really good time with them. We have the Devil here, which usually sometimes can be a negative card, most of the time, shall I say. I would say in this case that it would talk about instant gratification, doing something that temporarily feels good, but in the long term it's damaging. But now I just feel like you just went for something that temporarily felt good, but in the long term it wasn't damaging. It would just like almost set you free. It just made you feel like you just wanted to get out there and have fun and F it, like throwing caution to the wind. Literally, that's how I feel. And with the Knight of Wands, it was just, passion. You just went for it. Yeah, so that's why Death's here as well. I feel like you are shedding your old skin. A lot of you are going through really massive transformations, and I'll probably say it's because it's your season, it's the month of your birthday, for those of you who are Taurus Sun. But there's a lot of shedding of the skin, and just literally from what you used to do before, I feel like it's the opposite. You're just doing the opposite of what you used to do. So like I said before, it would be a slow process, you'd be cautious, you'd be there, and now it's just like quick, passionate, let's go for it, more impulsive, more fun, more of a like, almost like you've got this young energy back, this youthful energy. So it's a really good card to have though. I feel like it's like the saying, if you always do what you always did, you'll always get what you always got. And I feel like in this case you're doing something different to get different results. I just feel like you're not thinking so hard anymore, you're just being more impulsive this May, and you might be doing that now. So we have the Tower and the King of Cups. So in this scenario, I feel there's someone that could be a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, that's kind of been like your breakthrough. There's been someone that's kind of shown you something else, a different way. And this might be the person that you've, like I said, for some of you, have got intimate with recently. I feel like this is somebody new though, but it just kind of broke away your old, like I said, the old way you used to do things, your old structures and beliefs and stuff. It's just like you just went for something with someone. But it turns out like you made a good choice with this person, because I do feel with the King of Cups that they are more sensitive to your needs. They are someone that is more caring, is more nurturing, and quite protective, I'm seeing them as. So it's not like you went with someone and they were a player. But I feel like even if they were like this player type, I feel like you just done what you wanted to do in the moment, and you just had fun with this person, and you weren't worried about it coming back to bite you in the arse, which usually you'd be like, did I make the right thing? You're more cautious, I feel. So it's just the opposite of how you've been. And like I said, with the Four of Cups and the Tower, I feel like you guys were in a position where it was like there was nothing going on in terms of love. It was stagnant. You were probably just disappointed, discontent, very apathetic in terms of love, and yeah, nothing was really happening to make you, feel enthusiastic or motivated about it. And with the Tower, it's just like that completely changed. Like, you've gone from nothing to actually, I feel, having two people in your life, which we're going to get to. So I feel like you've gone from it being just, quite, I'm just going to, being complacent, being like, it is what it is. I'm just, quite, in terms of love life, like nothing was really going on. But there's a big change here with the Tower. It shows a massive change. So we have the King of Wands, right? And the King of Wands is with the Queen of Pentacles. So I feel he's actually watching you, this King of Wands. He has his eye on you. So I do feel like this is someone from the past, though. Yeah, I feel like someone from the past is watching you and they're looking to come back in. So we have the Eight of Pentacles and the King of Swords as well. Lots of kings in this read. So the Eight of Pentacles is talking about someone like working hard, putting the graft in, trying to, in this case I think it's this same King of Cups, just trying to like put in the work with you and show you that they want more from you, they want more with you, like they're just grafting you, and maybe you're going on dates, or maybe they're just, somehow they're putting the work in, that's what I'm saying. They could be a Gemini, Libra or Aquarius, but I feel like this person, I just feel like they're really willing to put the work in this situation. They see it as a potential and they're willing to put the hard graft in no matter what it takes. But I feel like you will be quite stressed out because this King of Wands is coming back. They've had their eye on you for a bit, and it will kind of make you feel like, because I think at one point you wanted this King of Wands and you kind of moved on with the Four of Cups, you got over it, but it was like, meh, love life is kind of dim, moved on from this person, and now they're actually coming back. And there was a time, like I said, where you really wanted them and you really wanted to move forward with them. So I feel like it does kind of put you in a position where you're feeling overthinking it, overanalyzing it. You have the Two of Wands with it, so it's like you're at crossroads, you're trying to make a choice. So I feel like you can enter a new partnership with this other person that you kind of just rushed into things in with, because I think it's been quite quickly that you guys have met and then had this connection. I think everything was quite quick. They came in quite quickly. But I do feel like there's a possible partnership that you can have with them. I do think that they're open to a partnership and you're open to a partnership. I just feel that this person coming in is going to kind of confuse things, and they're coming back from the past. And here again, we've got the Ten of Swords and then the King of Wands in reverse. So it's something that has happened already, and there was an ending here. Maybe even a block in communication or a cut off in communication, but this King of Wands is in reverse. So I feel like this person may come in and realise that things are a bit different, or you're seeing someone else and get very jealous. I do see them as being quite jealous and maybe a little bit angry here. Whether they show it to you or not, I just feel like they're feeling a bit out of sorts, because I feel that they thought that you would kind of be available for them. And now they're back, you're just, they're just kind of like aware that maybe you're seeing someone else or not giving them as much as attention as you usually would, or things are just different. But I do feel that they are quite jealous in this situation. Yeah, so again, we got this would be the Judgment card. It's called Rebirth, and that's with the Ten of Swords. So clearly we've got this old situation being brought back to life, resurrected, and with that is the Empress. So if you're in a good place, they've come back, they've seen you in a really good place, you seem really happy, you seem really on top of things, and here they are wanting to resurrect it. But you know, you're at a crossroads because you're just in a situation where you know that this other situation has potential, it's brand new, but you still probably have feelings for this old person as well, this person that was, you know, that you'd already ended things with. So Two of Cups was quite difficult, the Two of Cups, so I wanted to find out exactly which one was the Two of Cups, which person you felt this with. You probably feel a connection to this new person, but obviously there's not as much history. So there's this Two of Cups, you still have feelings for this old person. I feel like you could be dealing with a Libra especially here. We have the Justice and the Queen of Swords. So I feel like you know what you should do. You feel like you should probably go with being fair to yourself and just, you know, something ended for a reason here, you cut this person out for a reason. And, you know, them returning here is making you feel quite, you know, in your feelings, like in terms of how you feel about them, if you were to go with your heart, you would return to them. But I feel like you're just not sure. I just feel like you want to make the decision to maybe just cut them out and move on. But a part of you is kind of like, do I really do that? Do I give it a chance? Are they serious? Are they sincere? You just don't know. I just feel like you just won't know if they're serious or they're sincere, and that would be the major issue. And also, you've got something new here that you really want to give a try. So, we've got True Love. This is a romance of a lifetime. I feel like this old person was a romance of a lifetime, to be honest. I feel like they taught you a lot of lessons, and you went through a lot with them, and there was a lot of love there, but for whatever reason it didn't work out. We also have attraction. I feel like there's a very strong magnetic attraction to this new person, and for some of you it might feel like you've known them for a while. This person that just comes in, and I feel like it's very quick. It's not like it's built up to this. I feel like this person just comes in and you kind of just go with it. So we got this could be the one, you've already met the romantic partner you seek, and you've got free yourself. So like I said, I think you're freeing yourself from old ways of acting and being, and the things that you know, being more cautious now. You're just kind of like free and open and more like a young energy, a young playful energy. And this could be the one for you, so you never know. Speaking of young and energetic, we also have playtime. And it says, the dolphins know the importance of playing, as joy creates miracles and manifestation. So that's you just in a more playful kind of energy, like I said. Not taking anything too seriously at all. To allow well-being, I must be in joy. In the same way you cannot set your radio turner to 98.6 and receive the songs playing on 101 FM, you must set your own vibrational tuner to one of well-being. Feelings of joy, love, passion, exhilaration, fun, interest are indications of your vibrational match to well-being, which I feel you're already doing. I feel you're in a very good, young, energetic, joyous kind of place, and that's attracting the same for you in terms of love. It's seeping into all areas of your life. Forgiveness, nothing can be gained by holding on to past disappointments. So for you, I feel like in this situation with the past coming back, I just don't feel you want to I don't feel like you'll be holding any sort of bad feeling with this person as well. I don't feel it would be a case where you're kind of like, you know, you hurt me and you've done this and that. I feel like you've released it, you've let it go, and that's kind of why it's come back. It's just confusing to you because you're like, do I go with the new person? Like, I feel like literally you had nothing interesting in your love life, and now you have two people that you just don't know how to make a decision of which one to choose. We even have partnerships and alliances, so you will be getting into a partnership. It's just which one will you decide on? That's it, I feel. We have prosperity begins, so again, something will be beginning that will be of potential. It's just which one do you choose? and it will be different for all of you, to be honest. We have an emotional breakthrough, which for you is, like I said, it's a complete breakthrough. It's a complete transformation. It's been leading up to this point, and now it's just fun and games for you guys. And the less you've taken things seriously, the more actually serious things have come in for you, which is before you were probably trying to kind of get more serious relationships, and it didn't happen because maybe you were too focused on it and fearful about it not happening. You have history and baggage, and that fell out upside down, so to me that's speaking of letting go and releasing. I really feel the full energy here, so I'm surprised it's not out. Letting go of old baggage, releasing the past, and just jumping into the future, you know, with both feet. We also have, for the Tower of Sexual Magic, we have the High Priestess. This is you, this is experience, this is knowing, this is naturally just feeling sexy, feeling like you've gone through all your lessons and you're in a good time at your life right now. The Sun, I feel like you have a lot of passion with this person that you were possibly intimate with or will be intimate with in the month of May. I feel it's just going to feel warm, and it's just going to feel exciting, and it's just going to feel like you've known this person for a really long time. And with Death, the Tower, I saw it as Death though. We have two guys here, which is what I was talking about. So this is the person you're seeing here, who you're being intimate with, and the person behind him is the jealous one that's coming back. He may not know exactly who you're with, or she, whoever it is, may not know exactly who you're with, but a part of them is aware that something different is going on. Yeah, so they're aware that something's different. They're aware that something is going on, and maybe you actually say to them, well, I'm actually seeing someone, I'm not sure where it's going right now, but you know, there's a chance of us, you know, being together or whatever, or however you phrase it, but this person is jealous. And I don't actually think for some of you haven't even seen a jealous side to them before, because you've always been available for them, and at this time it's just kind of like, well, what? What do you mean you're seeing someone else? So yeah, I feel like someone's kind of coming in to ruin that whole moment of where you're really, look how much she's enjoying herself here. She's really enjoying herself, just going with the flow. Just maybe it's just a sexual relationship, and you're just having fun, and you know, you do see potential in this person, because I do see that you could have a partnership with this person. I don't see that it's just sex, but this person is not happy, this other person, and I would say it's the Aries, Leo, Sagittarius you ended things with. They're coming up in reverse, so, you know, and I feel like they are very much watching you, so careful what you put on your social media. You have them here, and they're like literally looking at you down there, so, yes, Taurus, I'll say that is your reading done and wrapped up. If you want to know more about this situation, and it resonates with you, then feel free to get a personal reading. My link is in the description box below, which takes you straight to my website. If it didn't resonate and you just want a reading more specific to your situation, you could do the same. Like I said, I offer the donation readings, which is just paying whatever you can afford for a quick 10-minute reading, one question. And please don't forget to like, share, subscribe and comment, and I'll see you guys soon, and happy birthday guys.